You better stay away from me, girl. You better stay away from me, girl. How's everybody doing? Welcome to Throne of Glass. Oops, all spoilers. How you feeling, Natalie?
Good. I was just saying, I love.
Yeah, Rowan's here.
I love a man in nail polish.
Right, Carly.
Love a man in nail polish, and I keep trying to convince Henry to wear it because I love it.
My husband wears nail polish.
I know, it looks great.
He gets compliments every single day. Does it make me jealous as fuck? Yes. But that's what having a husband is for.
A strapping husband.
Always being angry at everybody else. That's not true.
No,
Here
it's
today,
not.
And you got to keep your paws off me, everybody. Even though you want to, even though I painstakingly added a bunch of dumb tattoos on me, even though we know that these are not the names of the people that I have killed or people that I've lost in my life, but they could be.
Why not?
Look at the fucking, I got a lion. I put a lion on my neck.
Wow.
I ain't lying.
Did you just? Are they each individual tiny tattoos you put on?
I put a bunch of them on.
You committed more to your costume.
Thank you. Thank you, Natalie. But last time you did put in the iron teeth that I didn't do the time before. So
that's fair.
How's everybody doing? Cat Daddy asked, Jackie, did you turn into a bird? Ah! I turned into a wyvern, if that's what you're fucking asking. Wyvern. It's because I'm listening to fucking Fourth Wing right now, and they say wyvern.
Hey.
I'm going to bring it up every time.
Not here.
You're right.
Not here.
Look at my little ear. He's all, oh, my ear's being sad.
Wait, shouldn't you have fake ears?
Shut up.
Get out. Get out of here.
I forgot my fucking ears. God damn it. I've got them. Should I go get them?
No, I didn't.
I'll add them.
I didn't commit fully to this costume either. And I actually kind of regret even putting the band on because it's is too tight.
Maybe, and that's what wine is for, because Natalie's not starting to drink, but I brought me a couple of ball friends.
I can't start yet. We will never get through this book if I start at the top.
But if I start at the top, maybe I'll get so sleepy that I won't interrupt you every second. We can hope.
What are we starting with? Watermelon?
Smash! Watermelon! Smash! I just imagine this is like the watermelon is like the Kool-Aid man, and I am terrified of you, ball.
Not that scared, it looks like.
Not that scared, not scared enough that I ain't gonna put your balls up, everybody. What is it, a Monday? No, it's a Thursday. Put your balls up, drink it in the middle of the day.
It's the second third of the day. It's not the middle.
Man, woo! Woo! Watermelon smash!
God.
I just want to rip the whole studio apart.
It's not even that much
won't.
sugar, is it? No, it's probably a lot of sugar.
Yeah,
It's probably a lot of sugar.
It's a lot of sugar for a tiny bowl.
Forbidden apple.
Thank you, Sarah Kay. Drank a Buzzball the other day and had to think of Jackie. I appreciate it.
As you were barfing?
Oh, everybody's always thinking about me when they're barfing. Thank you, Natalie. I provide an essence that is comforting.
You are comforting. You're right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You know, I'm here to encourage a puke and a rally. I'm here to encourage, just anything that's going to keep you going in your day.
Rally puking, huh?
I haven't done that in a minute. Yeah, I haven't done it in a minute. It's probably for the best, but who knows by the time I finish with my bowl.
Yeah, we have so many chapters left. You might be drunk, throw up, be sober, and then drunk a second
We
time.
are finishing the book.
Oh, we're finishing the book. We are I don't care. We are getting done with this book.
We're going to finish the book today. And we said, and I said to the poor, I feel bad for everyone that is going to have to watch us live because unfortunately we're going till we finish. So strap in.
And that's on you.
Strap on and get fucking ready, y'all. We've got a book to find out about.
You guys chose to be here. That's your fault.
Yeah. So
Okay.
thank you. Get your balls up.
Get your balls up.
Maybe it's 6 p.m. by you. That's pretty cool.
That's pretty, people aren't going to be having a meeting with you.
Daddy, I said both strap in and strap on. It's just whatever you're bringing to the fucking party, I'm here for.
Are you going to change into a hawk in the middle of the show?
Is it already happening? No, I'm still a fae.
Okay.
So, don't worry, not yet. I might, though. Who knows?
All right.
Feathers are going to start popping out my pussy. And I'll be like, what you doing in there, Feathers?
Don't leave because you don't know. She might turn into a hawk. Okay?
If you want to be a bird, be a bird.
Should we start
Okay.
I have to confess, I was saying to Jackie moments before we went live, I don't remember which chapter we ended on, and I just guessed, and I forgot to ask her if I was correct.
iCarly also screams, I forgot what happens in book 4. Come sit by us. We don't even know where we are in the book, but we know we're going to finish today.
You're going to get reminded of the last third, so if you don't remember any of the first 2 parts already, you're not going to know what's happening.
Oh, we are chugga. Also, I'm all out of sorts because my mother is currently reading Queen of Shadows, and she's talking to me about it. I'm like, Mother, I cannot discuss this book with you right now. I am in the process of getting through Airfire. You're going to fuck my brain.
Tell your mother to only read books that you're reading at the same time.
At the same time as I am reading them. It's like, what else do you have to do? You have to just wait for me to tell you when to read it, woman.
It must have been so wild to be your mom when you were growing up.
So wild?
So wild.
Why? Because her just going,
Wait, that's your mom?
Yeah, it's my mom. That's how she would deal with us.
Are you sure that wasn't
While we
you?
were going,
Oh, yes. Right.
just an angel baby here.
I mean, I don't think that's any less disquieting. I almost think that might be worse.
I think it sounds like you scared of the skis. And baby, this ain't the time of day to be scared of the skis. And I ain't talking about slopes. Is the buzzball affecting me greater than I expected it to?
You literally just had the tiniest sip. I'm not sure what's going on here.
I'm not secret drinking. I just went from iced coffee.
Ah, there we go.
Buzzball. So I am again having a person in their late 30s speedball. So I'm feeling great.
We'll see how you feel in 30 to 40 minutes.
All right. Let's jump.
Okay, guys, I don't know if any of you remember where we were, but I'm pretty sure we had just gotten man into the Stygian spider lair. I think that's where we were.
Yeah, Natalie. Obviously, everybody remembers where we were in the book, and everybody's like, it's the Stygian spiders. They're as big as a horse.
Who brought their notes? From last time?
Horse. Oh, we gotta get them strings out of them, though.
We gotta.
I'll give you my life. It's not worth much.
To whom?
Depends. The spiders. The spiders don't give a fuck about my life.
Okay, so I think this is where we were. Abraxas' wings weren't strong enough. She decides she wants to go to the Rune Mountains to get spider silk from the Stygian spiders, who wove it even after their overseer tried to talk her out of it. The spiders are larger than horses and deadlier than poison. Oh, boy.
Oh, that spider's too big. I don't want that spider in my house. And if that spider was in my house, I'd ask it to leave. I'd say, please, I respect you. I thank you for visiting.
No one ever tries politeness with them, and maybe it would work.
You're welcome.
So,
pine and snow, bitches.
Is that what you
I'm just going to yell pine and snow just so everyone remembers what
you
I
smell like.
So,
how can I forget?
Natalie, don't I smell like a Christmas tree?
So
Thank you,
spider.
Taj.
This spider image is, I'm pretty sure AI, but also Cassie's book club made it. And I'm sorry, I try not to use AI, but this image is pretty sick, I gotta say.
I'm scared of that spider.
Manny wants to reinforce Abraxas' wings with the spider silk. She wants to find a way to break the Kroken curse, and take back the wastes after they are done serving the king.
Take them back!
Manon attempts to bargain with the spider, but ends up stealing the spider silk and escapes on This also doesn't say she kicks it off the edge of a cliff.
Yeah, dude.
She boots it right off of that cliff.
Give him the boot.
She steals the spider silk.
Be able to grip more with all those legs.
Not when you, I guess not when not when a weavern's doing. Now I can't remember what it is. Weavern.
Oh, I'm sorry. This bird is just.
That's a.
I feel like.
Oh, is it coming?
Yeah, it's within me, and I'm. It's gonna get worse before it gets better.
Do you think that he barfs the hawk out of him, and that's how he turns?
Yeah,
like it goes inside out.
Is that not what you feel when things
I would
are
love
shifters?
that. I would love to see that. I wish I had a spider silk dress, by the way.
Oh my God, yeah, but it'd be really difficult to move in. It wouldn't have any give, or would it have all the?
It'd be like armor. It'd be like sexy see-through armor.
Ooh, okay.
There's a lot of ways you can distract if it's like sheer armor.
Yeah, like this.
Oh my God.
Look over here. Look over here.
You are going to be
Here.
passed out in an hour.
Yeah, of course I am. I had a little bit of sugar.
Just regular, you're not booger sugar, just regular sugar.
Oh, regular sugar. No, not booger sugar. In fact, if I was booger sugar, I'd be much meaner.
Yeah, I don't think I can do that no more.
No.
So, chapter 38, Manon reinforces Abraxas' wings and attempts to make the crossing with him after he is healed. If he can't make it, Manon is to jump from his back and let him die.
Cool.
Abraxas is not feeling it. He does not want to jump. Maybe because she's being so rude about it.
Almost like he was a fucking bait beast.
He was a baby. He's got trauma. He had so much trauma.
That's why, but it's so nice that she wants to reinforce his wings.
It's true. Iskra says he needs a little, quote, encouragement and whips Abraxas. You bitch. You know that bitch is going to go down hard.
Oh, man. This chapter, I was like, ain't nobody whipping Abraxas but a man. Hell no. Love it.
Manon attacks the hell out of Iskra, even though Abraxas was fine afterwards. Bitch alert!
Bitch alert!
Hot bitch alert. I do like an Iskra. I should have dressed up as her, but I don't know what she wears.
Death shroud.
I know all of you can tell who I am.
Yeah, I knew.
No, you didn't.
No, Natalie had to tell me, but I knew the last one that you wore. This is the second costume for our day, so I remember the last one.
It is the second costume of our day. That is true.
How quickly of like rubbing off. I'm like, I can't have any of this makeup on, which is why you can see the outline of red, because maybe I was a fire sprite earlier today. I don't know.
I think he looks good, actually. I think it's a good look.
Thank you.
It's cute.
Thank you.
It's cute.
It's so hard doing the makeup to be like a Rowan, because it's like, well, I feel like he's so beautiful. It looks like he has makeup on all the time.
Yeah, Rowan's hard because he's beautiful and super masculine.
Streamlabs with the 10 gifted subs.
Oh,
my
shit.
God, thank you so much.
Thank you,
corporate
Streamlabs.
overlord. I'm scared of you, but thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yes. Oh my God. Hi, Matt. Thank you, Matt. Little hawk to you, Matt. Are you a big fan of
Oh, a little hawk too.
Yeah, a little hawk. Why am I selling a Bitcoin? Not that
God, we should get into Bitcoin with
bro.
the Massiverse. Let's sell a Massiverse coin.
Need a Fabit coin.
A Fabit!
It's a Fabit. And we'd have to be like, but it's not faux, it's fey. So don't think we're going to pull a hawk to on you.
It's
Let's
gonna
get
be
into
different.
I'll find some. What are they selling?
It's gonna be different.
Party City?
Party City?
I don't know how you find. I don't know what a Bitcoin is. I don't know where you get one.
I don't think anybody does, but I do know that Amaranth
did them. I don't.
Not Amarantha, but Amaranth, the streamer, just had like a box worth like $1 million of Bitcoins. Somebody tried to steal it. And she
in
had to
real life?
Yes, and she had to shoot them and kill them.
I thought they weren't real.
I thought so too. Which then my question was, well, how is that different than just money? How's that different? It's just a thing?
I don't know. I thought it was monkey art. Wasn't that a thing? Weren't they monkeys a while ago?
No, that's what was that called?
I don't fucking know.
NFTs.
NFT, same fucking thing. I don't fucking know. You have to ask Cena, Fatal. Yes, I should be asking Cena these things. I don't fucking know a goddamn thing.
Yeah. Oh, you know what thing we're actually being sponsored by?
What?
Guys, we haven't put the ad out yet, but we are attending the Readers and Dreamers Festival next year in March, and you guys should come. There's a discount if you use our code FABAYS on a bunch of the events. It's literally 3 days. There's 15 events inside that you can choose for yourself. There's like 6 different balls. There's high teas. There's photo shoots going on.
Dress up together.
It's at the Gaylord Texan Resort, which is an insane hotel.
I think it's in
Dallas.
Dallas. It's in Dallas.
And there's a bunch of the balls that if you use our code, you get money off and you get a swag bag that's exclusive.
Yeah.
So you should come do it. And we're going to be doing panels and stuff. We'll be doing some stuff.
We're all going to get gowns and we're going to dress up and we're going to dance. And we made a bunch of friends last time we did this. So you should come hang out with us and use the code FABAYS.
Fantastic collection. Fantastic collection. Dreamers. Just look up
Somebody
Dreamers.
get
There we
into my
go.
balls.
Dreamers and Readers.
Dreamers and Readers. Thank you so much, James. Yes, the Dreamers and Readers Festival. I believe it's in
March.
March. Wow, not what I was going to say. So it's a good thing Natalie's here.
What were you gonna say?
September.
It sounded like you were starting with an M.
Nope. I was just
You're just
making
gonna
up a
tell
month.
them a different month
I was going
ago?
to say September, maybe. Look it up. I don't know.
You got a year. Plan it out. I'm telling you, this is the most fun you're ever going to have.
Yesterday, I did say to Travis that I was like, it's just better to live in the dark, just from go to thing and not really be in the present at all and just kind of, live a life of who knows what's going to happen. Am I going to be fine? Have a ball in the middle of the day.
Do we need to talk? Is there something you want to
About
go?
what, Natalie? We got to get through the rest of the
Okay.
We've got to get
Anyway.
through the rest of the book.
Rowan and Selena start trading stories. Selena tells him about Adian. Adian, her cousin that was as close as a sibling. She feels like she failed him. We're going to learn a lot more about Adian.
Yeah.
Adian, is her cousin. And it's so hard because we just did an episode of Crescent City with 1,000 people in the part of the book we just covered. And every character in Throne of Glass has 2 to 4 names, and they keep changing. And so I have to look at what I'm reading over and over again so it doesn't just sound like gibberish coming out of my mouth.
But that's what we are here for, to give you a guide to all of these many characters. Because isn't that the beauty of the world of fantasy? Oh, they're always throwing you another name that you're like, like my mama always keeps confusing Aelin and Adian. And she's like, why are the names so similar? I was like, I think that's a thing. I think
They're cousins.
Because they're cousins, so it's like a family thing. But yes, it is annoying when you're talking about them. I understand.
Selaylin, we were calling her. Selaylin claims she will never take the throne of Terrasen. Oh, yeah?
Take it.
Oh, yeah?
She'll never be the queen that was foretold.
She sees the crown as another set of shackles, and isn't that the truth?
Oh, you're telling us, queens of the skis over here. I guess I'm just going to be shortening our last name to Skis. I guess this is us now. Are you fine with it?
Oh, Zabrowski.
Yeah,
I didn't know
I've
what
been
you were
saying
talking about. I didn't. I was trying to keep up.
Natalie, I've been talking nonsense at you for many hours today.
I know.
Like,
Really, it's
why are you
been
not
hours already today.
But, well, it sounds like
I am also losing blood. Like my blood is getting cut off.
take the band off. Yeah, I think that you're allowed to take.
No one's gonna fucking know.
Say Natalie's allowed.
If somebody
to take the
can
band off.
guess who I am, I'll take it off.
That's mean to do to everybody. There's so many characters in the second half of this book.
There's context clues here.
There are, and I will let everybody know it's in the blue. I will also say that the Sophisticate.
Oh yeah, you got it. You see my
The
course, my
Sophisticate.
Sophisticate corset.
Okay. Sprinkle Ring, Blue Blood Witch.
Which one?
Petra, Cocoa Bean, already said
All
Petra.
right.
Fucking done. Fucking in and out. That is how it's fucking done. Take the band off. Thank you so much, everybody.
It's hard being a witch.
Thank you. It is. It's very
Do you see how pretty
difficult.
this corset is?
It must be very difficult up on that wyvern when you're dressed like that, but we're all very impressed with how strong you are.
I can't wait for the next season of their that we're also with Sophisticate, and their next line is coming out very soon.
They're having clothing that is going to be interchanging for people, whether you identify as a man or as a woman, and it has like changing parts that can be interchanged with the different outfits. I'm about to fucking lose my mind. I need it. Thank you, James.
Those are the ones from their first line. Their
these
second
are their
one's
first
coming up.
line. Yes, and so the chapter 2 collection is going to be coming out soon, and we'll let you know when that happens.
Yes.
Oh my God! There you go. Thank you so much. You're both so gorgeous in your costumes. Are sick. Thank you so much.
Stop it.
Oh my God! Even without the band, Natalie. Although I can see.
Yeah, it hurts.
God, Natalie.
Well, this is also I didn't.
Oh my God,
wig.
Natalie! You didn't glue the wig down.
No.
Natalie. Oh, faux pas.
So you're gonna see malign. Okay.
Well, I'm gonna start puking.
I mean, you were gonna.
Yeah, obviously. Double balls.
Double
I mean,
balls.
It's so green, it blacks out on the green screen. That's when you know the ball is extra good.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's my space ball.
Oh, Spaceballs. Selena claims she da-da-da. Then when he asks why she stayed with Arobin that whole time, she answers that she wanted to disappear from the world and from her enemies, and she wanted to hide from herself.
I get you, bitch. Sometimes you just want to hide. Oh my God, Natalie, is the trauma of the band attacking you? The band is gone, Natalie. It's not there anymore, Natalie.
This kind of dress is just, you want to run down a staircase.
You know you are? You're running up that road. You're running up that hill. That's what you're doing. It's giving.
It's giving running in terror.
Yeah, man.
So
I got that, exactly. Someone go chase her in a field. That's what we're going to do after this. I was like, Natalie, hope you have any fucking plans. Because, bitch, get to running.
I want to run in this. It's so fun.
I think it would be difficult. It's also very long.
I could do
think
it.
You could, if anyone could do it, it's definitely you now.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. So they're catching feelings with one another.
Yeah.
She's sharing how her thoughts are inside and how her most vulnerable moments make her feel so small.
I'm a warrior, but I might be emotionally intelligent if you could just break my candy shell. Chocolate inside.
Warm.
I don't think Rowan would be. I think he's more of like a nerd's cluster.
Aw, that's kind of fun.
Chewy, crunchy.
Chewy and crunchy.
Pop them in your mouth.
Little tart.
Yeah, it depends on the flavor. Is there wine in that cup?
Not yet. I can't.
Natalie.
I have to control the ship.
You're doing a great job.
While he's desperately flirting with Saoirse, Kale interrupts to talk to Dorian. So we are in chapter 40 and we are back with the boys.
Yes. Oh, good. It's Kale. And he's just like, ooh, his kiss. Ooh, and I could just.
Towards Dorian?
Towards Dorian, of course.
No, Dorian has eyes for somebody else, and I'm sure he hates it.
Yeah, I bet. So upset because he's like, oh, my assassin girlfriend left.
I don't care.
Ooh.
I don't even care about her or whatever.
Yeah, got it.
Kale apologizes and promises that talking to Adian and everything else he is doing is to help Selena and Dorian. So at this point, over in this world, what is this? Ardelin? No, we're Rifthold. Rifthold. We're Rifthold here. So over in Rifthold land, they're all keeping secrets from each other. So Kale knows certain things that Dorian doesn't know, but then Dorian's learning things with Saoirse, and they're not telling Kale, and they're all just being like...
Aren't Dorian and Aelin low-key cousins anyway? I feel like it's like all also... I mean, yes, but also I feel like all royalty in some fashion, right? I would assume.
Well, yeah, Rowan and Aelin are... cousin, like their bloodline is like technically connected, and also
Dorian and Aelin, because remember when he came to like,
but so is Rowan and Aelin.
Pine and snow and smelling like my cousin. Yikes!
And also, there's a point in one of the books where they're talking.
Daddy, hot cousins though. I mean, if they're hot, it's fine.
There's a point where they're talking about Adian and Aelin were far enough apart in bloodlines that some people thought that they were going to be together.
Yeah.
Which is awkward, especially because in the next book...
they look so similar that it would be very weird.
I'm very unaccustomed to having, like, emotional connections to my family members. So, like, the two of them, when they get back together and they're just, like, smelling each other and being like, I can't believe you're here. Like, it makes me uncomfortable. And it's probably on me.
Yeah.
But, like, she's, like, watching him sleep, and then he's, like, sniffing her and being like, I can't believe I have the scent of my queen in front of me.
I mean, I'm not sniffing on my cousins, so I don't think it's that weird to feel weird about it, right, everybody? I think it's fine enough.
I mean, no shade, I guess, whatever.
Smelling people's weird as fuck. Yeah, it's just, I just feel like anyone coming up to me going, like, hearing that... like hearing it in your ear.
I feel like Faye don't, but Faye they have to just go like,
yeah, just tiny because they got good smellers on there.
They got good sniffers.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So, but it's also
I don't really play video games. Non-consensual sniffing is weird, but I guess it would also be like, may I sniff you now, madam? May the sniffing commence. Currently.
I think with Faye, you can't stop it. It just comes to you.
Yeah, it sucks, dude.
But I think it's also just weird because they mention how they technically could be fucking each other.
Get your sniff on. Get your sniff on. You smell like my auntie. Ooh.
80 and...
Oh, hot for 100. I wonder if any Fae have sensory issues and all the smells drive them nuts. Could you imagine?
I mean, I don't know if you could function.
I've even just been in... Now, see, talk about things that are confusing. I'm also starting into the world of True Blood and thinking of, like, the idea of hearing everybody's thoughts all the time. How does that not drive you immediately mad? But I'm talking about a different...
Yeah, we can't start in True... There's too many names already.
I will not.
So... They're back, we're back in chapter 40. We're in Rifthold. 80 and Kale and Ren are meeting up with Murtok after he gets back from Skulls Bay, which we know about Skulls Bay.
On the pirates.
Some mud? Oh,
Some
sorry,
mud.
Some bad.
Some mud.
According to General Rolf, some bad dude named General Narok is making monsters on the eastern side of the islands. The monsters bore a black collar and seemed tethered to something. Narok took some of the monsters with him to attack Gwendolyn because he found out that an assassin had been sent to kill the royal family. Guess who that is?
Oh, our girl bitch.
So we got a new...
Ask for Bernie. We're on book. We're on Airfire. We're on
Air of Fire, chapter 40 currently. Here's a scary little island, Skulls Bay.
It definitely looks like a skull. I'd say don't go to that island.
I say it's a little too much like a skull for my liking.
Yeah, nah, I'm all right. Although it being a pirate place kind of would be fun.
I mean, I love a pirate theme. Pirates of the Caribbean is my favorite ride of all time.
Can you imagine how much time, like if you went to Skulls Bay on like a spring break, I'd never come back.
Oh no!
I live on Skulls Bay now, and it's like I'm just banging a bunch of these pirates. They're giving me diseases. I don't think I should leave because I'm just gonna keep giving them to the other pirates, and then we're gonna fuck till we die.
You gonna make pirate babies?
Oh my God! Think of the gold we would find inside of the children.
Yeah, because I don't know if you stay on the same island, there's only so much gold, unless you just re-hide it all the time, which
That's the
is
thing.
fun.
It's always, they do like quarterly treasure hunts.
Oh, I like that.
Exactly biblically accurate horse. It looks like where pirates go to hook up and drink. Awesome.
Yeah.
What else is a port city for?
I think that's it, honestly. Oh, I guess they trade things.
No, port cities in chat, rise up. Where we got, tell me about what's going through there. Guys, port cities, rise up. Slave trade? No. We're not talking about no. Especially not out of Skulls Bay. Remember Selena that one time was like, you better not ever have a slave here ever again. And he's like, I promise.
Have you been watching any of the, there's been a bunch of historians talking about how the reality of Vikings and those kind of guys that they would be sent off to find land and stuff were
really
incels.
Cute and really
no,
nice.
that they were like what we did with incels at the time.
Send them to sea.
But I think that means pirates were also kind of incels.
Oh, that sucks for my fantasy.
No. Sorry.
Can we change that? Can we change that history? No, thank you. Rather not. Yeah, biblically accurate horse. Arr, come plunder me, bussy. Is what the Skull Island pirates are probably saying.
And then when you say no, thank you, they say, you stupid bitch, I didn't like you anyway.
Yeah,
you're ugly.
I respect your decision. And I bet they then leave you alone.
The more stories that Selena hears from Rowan, the more she hates her aunt Maeve, who is also Rowan's aunt.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you're right. It's a little murky.
Although she has mastered her shift, Rowan still says she's not ready to be sent to Maeve because if you'll recall, she's at Mistward trying to make her magic work enough that Maeve will allow her into Dornell. I remembered.
You're doing great.
And then it's Beltane, bitches.
Oh.
Rowan wants her to keep the fires going all night with her magic. She almost burns out. I'm kind of annoyed. I would be mad. There's a big party going on, and she has to just concentrate on keeping a fire.
She's got to learn how to master her magic, Natalie.
But I want to dance.
I know, and she wants to dance too because, oh my God, the pianoforte much? Oh my God, this bitch, she loves to dance.
She loves Tickle and Ivories.
Oh my God. The orchestra.
What?
She loves the orchestra.
Okay.
I just think where they play instruments and stuff.
Oh, right. Selena tells Rowan of her time as a slave in Endovir. There's a salt mine picture for you. They don't seem like a place that people should be working.
No, I bet it's all...
They should be making a living wage.
Yes. Wow, brave. Oh my God. But it's still, they'll be, tethered there.
Oh.
We still have to buy people to do
well,
it.
that sucks.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
It is bad. Exactly, throwing ass for Bernie Tamlin on the fiddleware. What kind of Beltane is this?
Well, that was, not Beltane. What the fuck was it called? Anybody remember?
When they all fuck in the cave? I call it fucking in a cave.
No, that's a different one.
Calamai!
No, Calamai's when they fuck in the cave.
That's fucking it. That's what he's fiddling him all about.
No, the next thing, she wasn't allowed at Calamai. Remember, she's allowed at the thing where she's dancing. That's when he kisses her the first time. And no,
Months ago. Don't remember. Next. Don't remember next.
Somebody tell me.
It's a solstice. It's a midsummer.
It's not a
Is
midsummer.
it just a summer solstice?
It's not a solstice. There's a name.
Natalie is remembering something, and you better figure it out. Whatever she has made up in her fucking brain, and you better figure it out. Equinox.
No.
I like Pogamarie's Summer Sparkly River Time.
Yeah, because remember, they go dance, they slow dance in the field. And at the time, we're like, oh, how nice. And then now you're just like,
Yeah, the good fairy wine time, meteor.
Good fairy wine
Good
time.
fairy wine time to ye.
Chapter 42-43, Rowan's starting to catch some feelings again.
Oh, I'm just a guy. Oh, I would never.
No, but he's so many wounds emotionally.
I know. I'm just like an open pus scab. I'm not even scabbed over yet. It's actually very I'm currently weeping. Not upstairs. Not downstairs either. I just meant like I wasn't crying.
Dig yourself out. I'm not helping.
Myself out. I'm gonna drink another smash.
Selena is going to start staying with him at night, for training purposes.
Yeah, you have to be around each other.
I guess you got to sleep in my bed for training reasons. Rowan tells her about Karanam, which is like a really close posse. They can yield their power to you if you are compatible and share a blood connection. Jackie and I have tried this. It didn't work.
No.
We both cut ourselves open.
Yep.
Here's my finger.
Yeah, she did this, and I was like, I'm not going to do that. I was like, oh, we both have to do this?
Yeah. Well, I smeared blood on you, and I was like, do you feel anything? And you said,
No. What am I supposed to feel? Like, is this like a magic like power thing? I mean, we also tried to give each other a blood oath, and that also didn't take hold because you won't help me every time I'm upset about something. And you should hear my cries in the night, Natalie, with our blood oath.
I know. I try.
You want to try it again? Live?
Yeah.
I think we'd get kicked off Twitch.
I'm pretty sure
blood oath.
bloodletting is not legal on Twitch.
If we explain to them the Karanam, like maybe they'd get it.
Just hang on a second. Let us
You
explain.
don't understand how strong and powerful. Like, she wants this. Exactly, God, Daddy, fuck it, we bowl. All right, sprinkled ring. All right, so Rowan talks about how Karanam were sometimes kept as slaves to the other ones, where they take their power against their will. Doesn't that kind of sound like what the Asteri do? Ooh.
Interesting.
Okay, sprinkled ring.
Interesting. That could be it. I mean, I love a theory. I love
I
it.
love a theory.
Let's muse over it. Selena tells him about growing need to free the slaves, and then it's her 19th birthday.
Oh my God, all of this, and she's only 19.
I spent my 19th birthday in Toronto because you can drink there.
Wow, how did you get to
No,
Toronto?
not Toronto, Niagara Falls.
Oh, okay. How did you get to Niagara Falls?
I was in Pittsburgh. It's not that far.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. 19 years young, slay, yes, long as for Bernie, yes. Look at this bitch. I don't remember. I certainly don't remember my 19th birthday. No.
You don't remember it all?
No.
What was your 22nd birthday like?
I imagine something happened. Imagine I was dry somewhere.
Chapter 44, Manon's grandmother is pissed that Abraxas has not made the crossing yet. She needs her to win these war games so they can be queens of the waste.
Oh.
Tells Manon that she will be making the crossing tomorrow
She likes
or
it or not.
else. They make it.
But they make it. I know Grandma's such a downer, Mediocre Jane. Good Lord. She's always like, oh, you have to be mean. Oh, nothing is good enough for me. It's just like,
Well, if you're going to be
step
like
off.
that, you're going to get a comeuppance. Everyone knows that. So that's on her. Kirsty Carter is this beautiful drawing.
Yes. Oh, it kind of looks like Abraxas has tits. Thick tits. I'm into it.
Okay.
I think I want a wyvern with tits.
On your body?
As a friend or as a fuck
friend.
partner. Yeah. If they promise.
I meant as a
separate apart.
tattoo.
Or as a tattoo. Yeah, I could get a wyvern with tits.
I wasn't asking if you were going to fuck the
I
Tiver.
just imagine them like holding open, like they're flashing me, like like how did the wyvern get a trench coat that big? Like I would be so like, is this like a Sherlock Holmes wyvern that also became a pervert at some point? Like I'd really want to get in there. You know what I
Yeah, a
mean?
lot of questions need answered there. 45, new corpse who dis.
Oh,
There's nothing romantic about sharing a bed with Rowan, just so we're all
Nothing.
clear.
nothing.
Just smelling each other in bed. They realize that all the corpses have been demi-fae, so they're all now. Rowan has taken Soleilin on under his hawkwing, and
I'm
is
sorry.
going like, "You need to help me figure out why these corpses are here and what's going on. Why are they all
right.
weird?"
Okay.
And then they go, "Oh, every single one of them so far has been a demi-fae."
Bogo Marie asking the real questions. How would a wyvern use his wings to even open a jacket? He doesn't have hands. You're right, Bogo Marie. He doesn't.
They must have little talons.
Something to grip, right? Some kind of grip on there. Well, now we need to look into this, and if someone could look into this, that would be great.
Somebody check on this.
They must have, because it's like they must have like a grip at the edge, right? Like a bat, like how a bat has those little.
Somebody go ask ChatGPT.
Or how dare I fucking compare a wyvern to a bat? And I'm sorry if I've offended anybody.
in the bat community. They realized that demi-fae would make great hosts to wear the black collars because no one noticed them going missing, because humans can't handle the wordstone.
Well, they do have wings. You're right. They don't have any arms, but we're getting through the book.
We're never going to get through
the
this
entire
book.
I have a lot of questions. And this is our community where we ask the questions.
Are we the ones supposed to be asking the questions?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Is there a minor talon on the end of the wing of a wyvern?
Somebody ask a robot in the computer. Why would anybody kill these demi-fae? And then they're like, maybe it's because they were experimenting upon them and they didn't survive the experiments. They seem to be experimenting a lot on things that die all the time.
I get it.
Selene,
That's what being 19 is for.
right? Soleilin asked Rowan if Kale could be her mate. I don't know. Do you think he was my mate, or like, what do you think?
Yeah, because
Rowan?
I like wanted to hurt him, but like I couldn't. Like I didn't know if that was emotionally or it was because like matally. You know.
This is like the most flirt, like trying to make him jealous thing of all time. She's going like, I think he might have, I don't know, been my mate, but like,
How do you feel about that though? Like,
What do you
What
think?
would you think if maybe I had a mate, but then maybe you're not my mate?
maybe was he not though?
No, but we're just sharing a bed. I don't even know. There is a lot of that. And I believe it was Majestic Kayla was talking about last time, that's like feeling like their relationship is a little forced in this book. But I also imagine going back again that she's 19 and she's doing things like this of where it kind of makes sense.
Oh, SJM?
Yeah, that like, and also that the character is 19.
Oh, yeah. Also, I think what I said last time too is this is less romance forward and it's more action forward.
Yes.
And I feel like we got more of the relationship side of it in Akatar because it was more of a romantasy.
Yes, you're so right. And also, yeah, Mediocre Jane, she lost her V plates to Kale, so she got feelings.
And she closed-mouthed kissed Dorian.
It's just crazy. It's like she was kept as a slave in a salt mine, but it's like, oh, my V card. Like, I feel like I would think, like, that's such a perspective to have, you know? Like, I've been an assassin for a long time. It'd be difficult, but also makes sense because
That's the one thing she can control.
It's the one thing It's the one thing she has that no one can take from her. Until she meets Rowan, that is. I mean, look at me.
I get it, girl. I mean, boy.
Everybody's begging to be mated with me. I come with bowls, and they'd be so excited.
I think they would be. This is shameless flirting. Shameless flirting.
Yes.
Chapter 46. Selena and Rowan realize that all the corpses have been found near rivers and streams. Where are they being dumped from?
Maybe from caves.
Maybe caves? I'm sorry, everyone. I'm trying not to sniff into my microphone.
Everybody's been bringing. Everybody's been saying sniffs. Like I was
really sick.
Chat. Like I was trying to shield the sniffs from you, but everybody's on. Everybody can hear it.
I literally can't tell if you're joking or not.
I'm completely joking. I hear no. I've not heard one sniff. I haven't heard a second of sniff. James not noticing any. Holden notice any sniffs? No sniffs.
He's
We got no
really
sniffs.
listening.
He
He really likes sniffs.
Sniffer's got a sniff, babe. Cat's kitten, he says. J.H. Mira says, I've never heard a sniff in my life.
Oh, no, that's a problem. Let her hear it.
One sniff.
Under the cover of night, they find a host of about 200 mortal soldiers, and they are accompanied by 3 of those made creatures, and it is being commanded by General Narok.
Oh my God, the monsters he was making have come to fruition.
That's a cool cave to make monsters in, though.
Yeah, but it also would be like a cute, like, fuck cave, I feel like, because, like, with the candles and everything.
I mean, it looks like it belongs on Skull's Bay.
You're right. Or if you're making your own monster.
Oh, actually, there's a skull in this one, too. I think this is just AI I found. I'm sorry, couldn't find an artist.
Natalie,
There's a skull in it. Right here.
Oh my God, there is a skull in it! I'm gonna fuck a pirate in there. You cannot stop me. But there's corpses in there, so maybe it won't be a big.
You could fuck a living corpse. I think they can consent.
Yeah.
They were testing the black collars. They were testing the black collars on Demi-Fae to learn their weaknesses and capabilities. They know too much about word magic to attack them right out. Most likely they have wards against their magic. They are marching on Mistward because you flew in as a hawk to go listen to what was going on.
Yes.
And you found out all of their intel.
I got bigger wings than you ever seen, girl.
So, anyway.
Into my fun, foreign, mysterious accent.
This is serious.
Oh, yeah.
They're coming to Mistward.
Corpses.
They're coming to invade Mistward.
Corpses.
Rowan and Selena battle one of those made creatures because they're always messing about in people's business.
You're right.
They lead the thing into the Cumbrian mountains away from the fortress and use a skinwalker to defeat it. That's the skinwalker. Chapter 48.
Natalie, that's horrifying. That's such a scary image. I am so scared of that.
They're supposed to be terrifying.
Oh, he seems like he's looking at breasts for the first time. Like I feel like he's going like.
Yeah, and he said, "Give me those. I want to sew them onto my body."
Yeah, hell yeah! Everybody's loving it.
They get back.
Natalie knows. I hate that.
They get back to Mistward to alert everyone. Malachi immediately pleads for help and support from Wendelin. They receive word that he will send help, and Rowan takes over preparing Mistward for battle. So Leyland finds out that there was an uprising in the Calculum Mountain mines after Nehemiah's death. The king has every single slave in Enderveer killed, and this is serious. Everybody got killed. And they're upset.
Sorry, it's just it's in my soul, and like when the hawk comes out, can't stop the hawk. Can't stop the hawk, 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 can't stop the. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the support. Thank you for my hawk times in chat. I'm really feeling it, and I'm worried about what the rest of my day is going to become.
I think this is it. Chapter 49. Kale, Adian, and Dorian find out about the uprising and the following massacre in Ilwe. Dorian wants to send Saoirse away for her protection. She begs him to stay so they can fight side by side.
You're like a nothing. You're a nothing. I'm sorry, Saoirse. Like, let him protect you, bitch. I just don't... Rereading this part, I was like, I understand. I know he's gonna have the trauma. It's a little annoying sometimes. Where it's like, but you're not like filled with magic. You're not trained to fight.
She's in love.
Dude, sometimes love just ain't enough. And especially when you gotta fight a bunch of people.
Well, if not for this scene, we wouldn't, and not for these chapters, we wouldn't get the other scenes that come later.
I understand.
That I want to see more of. I wish there was an extended universe of those chapters.
And thank you, Cat Daddy. She was giving dumb bitch energy. And yes.
I feel, it's unfortunate because she doesn't get a character arc in any way. She's like the Lane Kim of this story.
You're right. And it's not her fault, obviously. As a character, because she ain't writing the book, this ain't no, John Candy delirious situation. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the reference I just fucking made. But I appreciate you, see, but I agree. Go touch grass, Saoirse.
She can't. She's always in the basement making potions or something.
Well, she ain't got a head for it, but you know what I'm
Whoa! Rowan tells Selalan that reinforcements from Wendelin are not coming. He tells her she's free to leave. Her training is done and she can go talk to me. Finally, Selalan says, absolutely not. I will follow you to whatever end. I am not leaving. None of the ladies want to leave. They want to fight. Because in these books,
badass female.
Ladies want to fight.
Yeah, we want to fight.
Rowan finally gives her dagger back, which is like a big deal.
Oh my God, throwing S for Bernie. You're right. After the Lane Kim reference, where you lead, I will follow. Oh my God, Natalie and I might be going to some Gilmore Girls thing just because it is a Gilmore Girls thing. But I tell you what, Natalie, I clicked that link. I don't know what the fuck that Gilmore Girls thing is. All I know is that it's a Gilmore Girls thing.
Well, let's
buy a blind ticket to something?
Let's have Sam figure it out for us.
All right, someone will figure it out for us. To never end, bitches. Yes, cat's getting me.
Rowan encourages non-fighters to flee Mistwood because they're like, everybody either got to fight or you got to get out of here.
Yeah, I think that I am very smart in doing that. Thank you, Rowan.
I thought you meant as Jackie would leave.
Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't fight.
I actually think if you can't do fights against the undead, you should leave. You're gonna get in the way.
It's like it's a much more difficult fight that you can't win.
Yeah.
No, I'm not fighting anything. I've told you, if there's an apocalypse, if there's anything, I'm giving up fast. I'm not gonna try. I'm not going to survive. I don't want to fight. I don't want to kill. I just want to die.
Don't
I
want
hope
to close
that I'm
your eyes.
influencing everybody.
Don't want to fall
I hope
asleep.
This is brave.
I think it is.
Thank you.
They're going to none of them leave. They say we're all staying. All of us Demi-Fae, we're fighting to the end. Narok is one of the 4 Valga princes. As a reminder, maybe they're not all alone. Rowan reaches out to his cadre for aid.
And they're all kissing because there were a couple of nights.
I hope so.
Cadre just finished a battle.
Don't worry, we're about to get a visual image of them so you can fantasize in a second. Not fucking.
Oh.
Where am I going to get that from?
I don't know.
Well, maybe. Rowan reaches out. They are prepared for battle as they're going to get because no one else is coming. Maybe there was a betrayal because the forces, they are attacking much sooner than expected.
Annoying.
Somebody tattled.
Annoying.
Selalan remembers that the skinwalkers had bulked from the flames, so she's starting to get thoughts. She would have to take her fire past the barrier. Uh-oh, the safety barrier.
Uh-oh.
Realize they're getting in through the escape tunnel. Someone has betrayed them.
Bum, bum, but it's not me, baby. Not me ever, baby.
That would be weird if Rowan did it.
God, can you imagine the fucking betrayal in this book? I don't know if I could continue if Rowan turned on her at this point.
No.
I think I would be like, I can't continue.
After the hunt situation, Crescent Sea, don't start with me.
Start with me. Don't you start with me, Natalie Jean.
Rowan is needed on the inside of the castle, so Saleila makes her way beyond the barrier all by her little lonesome.
Oh my god.
Selena battles all 3 of the maid creatures. The creatures are familiar with Goldrin, her sword. Oh, it's a very famous sword.
Oh, and anybody knows this sword. So if you don't know the sword, it's like you don't even
know it. Who are you even if you know what the sword is? She realizes they are all Valg princes. They had all been sent back to their realms after the Valg Wars, but obviously the king has realized how to harness their power, so they're back in the battle. The cadre arrives, bitches.
It's all their animals.
Are you doing that to the animals?
No, I'm all of the cadre. It's like they see each other and they all start like they're like clothes. They just incinerate off their body and they all turn into their animal forms. And then they're all just gripping and ripping. And they're nutting. They're nutting everywhere. But there's a battle to be fought.
So you think if they're in their animal forms, they can interspecies each other?
Yeah.
Okay. But you gotta say, like, they all have to be in it. They can't be part of them in human form, part of them in animal form.
Thank you, Demon Limerick. Just lakes of cum.
Excuse me, you have to answer this moral question.
What was the moral question?
Can they be part of them in human? I don't think they should be some of them human, some of them in animal form. It has to be one or the other.
Why?
Because yuck.
I think that they're not, but then they're not all animal at that point. They are like shifted animal, and I feel like you have some presence of humanity when they are in animal form, and I would assume that includes getting hard.
Yeah, but if you just walked up on that, it would be a man mounting a hawk, and I feel like that would be really upsetting.
You shouldn't do it outdoors.
Oh, that's the problem?
Yeah, do it inside your bedroom, and then no one will say anything about it.
Okay.
That's how people get in trouble.
Just keep drinking, I guess. They ain't helping Salelan. They come, they pass her, they see her fighting the Valgs. They say, sorry, bitch, gotta go.
You're being a bitch. Go be your fucking fire-breathing fucking self. Who gives a shit? We're gonna go suck and fuck. But they're not.
No, they're not.
They're not.
They're going to help Rowan, and we don't know that much about their blood oaths to Maeve right now, but we do kind of figure out they are kind of beholden to her in a way they can't really do everything that they want.
Hot they are, though.
If anything, I imagine Maeve makes them make out with each other.
And I don't like that.
No.
I want it to be, I feel like Maeve makes them do horrible things with her, but then
she does.
So I know, but then they choose to fuck each other.
Because there's the twins.
I want it all consenting.
Yeah, you want consensual animal sex. I understand. I get it.
Humanoid animal sex.
Is that humanoid?
Esque?
I think humanoid is part when you're like
What if you
animorph.
got the brain of a human? What if you got the eye? Like, what if you got the perspective of you as a person?
Animal except human penis.
Except for the human body. Yeah, exactly. Not a human body, but human on the inside. And maybe this is just what I've told myself so that I can fantasize about them all having sex.
This is becoming more horrific than sexy, but okay. Oh man, so
What's horrific? I think it's beautiful, Natalie, and I think it's sad that you're judging them so much.
I'm judging all the way.
All the interspecies, human-esque fucking that's gonna happen.
So Leyland's feeling the Valg darkness, and it's giving her weird brain, which is Jackie's way of writing that she is being mind attacked.
Yeah,
mind
getting
freaked.
mind freaked right now.
So in chapter 54, she's being sucked through all of her worst feelings. So she's going back to all of the darkest memories she's ever had, because, they're Valg.
Sucks.
We're seeing the King of Ardalin and Dorian coming to visit Selena when Dorian and her were children, but that they didn't remember each other when she came back initially in the books because they were little. She was able to feel her magic, but she could not control it. And so she had this special high power at the time, and they didn't want anybody to know how strong her fire was, and they had to try to hide it from the king. And she showed it in front of the king, even though the king hates magic. And as a child, they had to basically the parents swept her out of the room and be like, nobody can know about your fire. Nobody can know about it.
Don't shame her for her power.
But then, while they're visiting the king, her parents seem to know something's going to happen. And her mother gives her a gift of the amulet of Orinth.
Awesome.
And it's supposed to keep her protected. Like her mom knew she about to die.
Something's gonna happen.
She had received it from her father and is a gift meant for the people in the family to those who need guidance wherever you go, Aelin, no matter how far.
Where you live,
Oh, see.
I will follow.
I was going.
Anywhere that you
Whatever you do,
Oh my
I will
God.
be right here waiting for you.
Oh, yes. I will go wherever you want me to go, lyrically.
She lost the amulet the next night. She did not do a good job of keeping the amulet.
Sucks. But also, she was like fleeing and dealing with a
She
bunch
was
of other
fleeing.
things.
So the reason she's
a
having this memory
child.
is because it's the night that she. It's so fucking crazy. What a crazy thought to have, SJM, that it's raining. And so she goes into her parents' bed. And this little kid, she's like, the rain got in here. I guess I go to sleep.
It's so wet in the bed. Oh, yeah. Man, SJM, you got fucked up brain,
Girl,
bitch.
you messed up. But also, don't you think it would smell like blood? I guess as a little kid, you don't
You're
know
a
what that feels like.
kid. Yeah, I don't know if you would.
Just snuggles into the blood-soaked bed of her parents.
Corpse's bed. Jesus Christ.
So she's awoken the next morning by
Amber
screaming.
Alert, that's some sticky rain.
Some sticky rain. She's awoken the next morning by screaming because somebody has walked in and seen her laying in all of the blood of her mutilated parents.
It's like a bad way to wake up.
And then, so we have Lady Marian. That's her lady in waiting, like her nanny, I guess, kind of.
Yeah.
And Elid's mother, who we haven't really met yet. She's only in flashbacks in this book, but we will meet her much more. But Lady Marian helps her to make a run for it when she basically hides her, and then when somebody comes in to kill Marian, she's like, "You gotta go, girl, run!"
Yeah, hell yeah, and she does.
And then here's a cute sketch of Lady Marian that I thought was nice. That's the.
You just want to show us a picture of her, Natalie, before she dies?
Yeah.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I bet she was
Oops,
beautiful.
I forgot to change the chapter.
Oh God.
Shit. In the foul darkness in her brain, her family comes to her and encourages her to fight.
Yes, bitch.
Build the world for her people.
Yes, bitch.
Remake the world.
Yes.
She is not Selena Sardothian. She is Aelin
Galanithius,
Galanithius. And she will not be afraid.
Yes, bitch. Yes, bitch.
So I guess-
Breathing bitch queen. Yes, bitch.
Valg's plan backfired because it only made her stronger.
Yeah, you bad at it. Go take fucking Valg lessons, you fucks.
Gavriel tries to convince Rowan to let Aelin go. She was being fed on by the Valg princes, and they had other lives to save. Thanks a lot, Gavriel.
I mean, he's just Cadre's gonna cod.
I know, but like he must be able to tell Rowan's sense, her sense all over Rowan.
Yeah, but he's so busy thinking about the last time they were all together that he's not even thinking.
Oh, you think he's jealous? He's probably jealous.
Jealous.
That's probably what it is. But he said to whatever end, so you know his ass is gonna help her. He cuts his hand, and Rowan goes, "You're gonna be mine now," and he cuts her hand.
Natalie.
I'm Petra.
Natalie.
Oh, you mean just Jackie and
yeah, just
Natalie?
like Jackie and Natalie.
I didn't bring my
Your
dagger.
spear. All right, I'll bring my travel spear next time.
Thank you. So,
I'd have to cut you like this.
yeah, I don't know. A spear, I think you can make it work like a knife. Yeah. So he cuts his hand, and then he claims Aelin has just gotten him. Together, they are powerful enough to destroy the Valg. Their magic goes into each other. It's sexual in nature, but it's not.
Cut it on.
All that is left of the Valg princes and General Narok are their dumb little black collars, and aren't they stupid now?
Yeah, I bet they don't feel good on you either. I don't think they're silk lined. Bad for your neck.
Got his butt. Today we win. Tomorrow we rebuild.
Oh yeah, Natalie. Yes, we're pretty. How embarrassing for them.
So embarrassing. Hale goes to Dorian and Sorsha and explains absolutely everything that is going on. The magic, the word keys, the 3 towers. They all know everything. Dorian is going to have to use his magic to help them bring down the towers. So as we got them 3 towers we got to get rid of so the magic comes back.
Yes.
Chapter 57, Selena sleeps for 2 days. Rowan watches over her, and when she wakes up, he asks her if any of his
My balls, I'm sorry. My balls, I'm sorry. It went down the wrong pipe. It went down the wrong pipe. I'm fine. I'm fine. I can't choke on the balls. Not after all this.
Don't be choking on the balls. You
God,
left that behind in your 20s.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, no, now I just cut them up into bite-sized pieces. Because I can't chew.
Okay, so Rowan watches over her, and when she wakes up, he asks her if any of his cadre tried to help her. Only Gavriel did, but she did not blame them. So now we know Gavriel's extra.
Gabrielle, okay.
Extra brave.
I see you,
extra
bitch.
brave right
Okay.
there. Rowan tells her that there's no undoing what she did. The world knows. Aelin Galathinius is alive!
The queen that was foretold.
Because she, did this thing that nobody's supposed to be able to do, destroying all these Valks. So obviously...
Fire. And then she was like, and everyone was like, oh my God.
And then they are going to go tell their friends, and their friends are going to tell their friends.
And I'd be like, oh my God, did he hear? And so everybody that's anybody knows that Aelin Galathinius ain't dead.
The Perez Hilton of this world is just going to post it everywhere.
Jessica, question, did Aelin and Rowan start doing the silent communicating thing after he took the oath? That's what I tell myself, because they have way too long and detailed
They
communication.
do have very
with each other
detailed conversations.
to be magical, and you're right. I don't know.
It's never explained that way, but they have full conversations.
Right,
But
they
they're
do.
kind of going like,
and you'd think that they would tell that, like, I think something's going on over there, but we're not whoopsie, never mind. I also wonder too if that is just like, a mate connection. You know what I mean? That also
it's like
is just-
its own language.
yes, that they're able to.
I agree, though. They're very detailed conversations for just looking at each other. Selena figures out...
all these books with how many times people talk brain to brain. How the fuck do you talk brain to brain with somebody and have nobody know that you're talking brain to brain? And maybe this
Practice.
I tie in me, but I feel like it'd be like,
Well, yeah, I feel like you'd have to work on not making gestures.
iCarly, it's a tether. I know you're not yelling that, but in my brain you yelled it's a tether. Yeah, it's a tether. I know you'd see, but the mind speak trope is tired. It's in so many romantasy books as well.
That's how you know their love is special.
Yes, it's a groovy kind of love.
Yeah.
They smoke a mad weed. Where is the weed in the SJM books?
There is something. Mirthroot.
Yeah, Mirthroot.
Mirthroot.
Yeah, in Crescent City.
I knew there was one
We'll
of them.
allow it.
Selena figures out that the amulet her mother gave her, the amulet of Orith, holds the third and final word key. Uh-oh. She realizes that she didn't lose it. Arabin Hamel has had it this whole time!
Oh my God!
When he found a baby in the river and then took her back to his house and trained her to be a killer?
Took her one piece of jewelry and was just like, oh, what jewelry? I don't know. I think that you're just an assassin.
This guy's has it coming.
Hell yeah, Amber Alert, I'm hitting that mirth root right now. Everybody get your mirth roots up. It's about to be 4:20. You've got 12 minutes to get your mirth roots up.
Okay, at 4:20 I will pour wine in my goblet. Selena doesn't want to tell Rowan because of the blood oath he swore to Maeve. She ends up telling him anyway, and they are getting even closer. Emotionally, not as much physically yet. Sorry.
No. But that's okay. I've got forever. I'll wait.
Ugh. This is not one of those Mormon vampire stories, okay?
Oh, you're right. I thought you were so overpowered by my
Oh, I'm sorry.
lust that you were. Yeah, do you want to be running? You want me to come? Yeah, come get you. Come here, Natalie. I just want a little bit of a taste. I think we're tethered, baby.
I wish we still had romance movies like in the 50s whenever a guy really had strong feelings for a woman, he would shake her shoulders.
Oh man, I love and her going.
And then
Yeah.
she'd just be in love.
That's what being in love is. Like, if they don't shake the love into you,
If they don't just want to throttle you all the time.
I just feel like that's not enough love for me.
Yeah, I know. That's what I learned on Nick at Night.
Rowan.
Adian and Ren and Murdoch and Cowell find out Aitlin Galathinius is alive and her fire magic is with her. So Cale knew this already, but the others did not. I just thought I'd throw in some picks again so everybody remembers who we're working with.
Okay.
This is Ren. He is a rebel. If you remember that, part of the whole movement with Nehemia.
Yes.
Then we have Adian here in the middle, who I like this portrayal of him by Morgan Anogram. And then...
Because you don't want to make with Adian.
Oh, yes, I do.
Oh, okay, you do. Okay, great.
Are you kidding? The way his story goes, I love his character.
I mean, I want to fucking...
Everything we learn about his proclivities later on, I'm like, yes.
Yes, bitch.
And then we have Cale. I chose one that makes him look kind of handsome for all of
Balding?
you. For all of you. Because I'm not trying to be a Cale hater. I'm asking him to be less annoying.
I understand.
And I got to say, not in this book. Definitely not in the next book. Because I'm reading through that one. Not making me like him anymore.
I know. It is, it's so interesting now that I know your feelings about Cale and how it is changing my second read through. Like, and not in a bad way. Like, I'm not blaming you. Like, I understand where you're coming from, but I never thought of him in any kind of negative light. So rereading them now, I'm just like, fuck this guy. Fuck off.
It's just his cop energy, you know?
I know it's totally the cop energy, but still. Throwing Ass for Birdie, did y'all tandem read? I did not tandem read.
I didn't know. I didn't pay attention. I was so scared of getting spoilers, I didn't look into it and didn't realize I was supposed to.
I understand. Looking up the way you're supposed to read Throne of Glass is so insane because every time I forever forget which one comes next. I cannot keep them straight in my brain. And I have to look it up every time. And then I'm like, no, what were the release dates? Like, I do not want your opinion. Give me your release dates. I just want to read them in the order they were released. Why is it so confusing, Zebot?
I don't know why it is. I think it's partly because she did the prequel in the middle and then the two books that happen in tandem. And also,
my mom started reading it, and so she started reading the prequel first, and I was like, I know that you can, but I liked where I read the prequel.
Yeah, I'm curious how it would be to read. Who read the prequel first? Do you prefer it that way?
But my mom read half the prequel, put it down, started through. I was like, just go. I was like, put it down.
Well,
but she was so glad that she did that because she's like, I didn't understand the depth of the character connection until
I feel like my brain would itch if I didn't finish the book.
Nah, man. Then she went back and she reread the beginning part of it.
Linda's strong.
She's strong. She's stronger than we are. Yeah, Poga Marie, I read in publication order and was glad that I did. iCarly says, I feel like the prequel first would be confusing for the series, which is so funny. I just feel like, but I also can never read the prequel first. So, like, I'll never actually know.
Also, I think maybe if you read the prequel first, the quality of writing is so much better that you would read it and then go to the first book
back
and be like,
to the first book. But also, Cat Daddy, Throne of Glass, Calm, Airfire, and then Assassin's Blade is called the romantic version, and it's classy. I like it.
What's the romantic version?
That it is Throne of Glass. It is I can't think of the name of it. Crown of Midnights. Thank you. Crown of Midnights, Airfire, then Assassin's Blade, and that's called the romantic version.
Oh. Little did I know.
I love this. I'm a weirdie. I'm strong like Linda. I did the exact same. You're filled with her strength.
What's the horniest? What's the horniest order to read the book?
Oh, what's the horniest order?
You'd have to go least horny book to most horny.
They're just not very horny.
I kind of think Empire of Storms is extremely sexy.
I mean, there are certain horny characters that I can't wait to get to those scenes and talk about it with my sister-in-law. Yeah, I mean, you're right. All the witch, witch laying everything, all that,
Oh, the witches.
Oh, the witches.
Rather than flee, they want to fight the power. Of course, the king is also found out and is very angry, which is to say he heard the rumors.
Ugh, Daddy.
The rumors are true. The queen of Terrason lives another day.
Fire-breathing bitch queen. If anybody called me a fire-breathing bitch queen, I would totally get that tattooed all over.
I know. I'd be
me.
like, thank you.
I'd get it a vanity plate. Natalie.
Oh,
how do I
license plate.
shorten a fire-breathing bitch queen? FBBQ, but then everyone's gonna think I'm saying fuck barbecue, which I would never fucking say.
That doesn't work.
Yeah, I don't want.
I think you got to just take the consonants and take the vowels out.
Okay. Viva.
If there were Throne of Glass listeners, they would be able to decipher it.
Yes, but it would be only
readers.
for them. I will say every time I see someone in the wild with anything SJM on their body or reading SJM, I will talk to them.
Oh yeah, of course, got to.
Now I'm one of those people.
They love it. Oops. Don't wear the shirt if you don't want the conversation.
Don't fucking wear the shirt. Yeah.
What were you wearing when you went out? That's
what were you reading? Think about that. Always judging, always watching.
Always judging. Selena and Rowan finally travel to Dornell because she's finally ready to talk to Maeve.
Okay.
We find out the word keys cannot be destroyed. They can only be put back in the gate, and those are some strong keys.
Oy.
And I think based on the description, they're just little slivers. Right? They're just little slivers
of sliced almond.
I think so, but like a black stone.
They should probably be stronger than that.
It seems like that's very fragile to have to, save the planet with them.
Yeah, but that's why they always got to be put in other things. You'd think they'd make them bigger. You make it something the size of my buzzball.
Remember
my buzzball is.
Remember in school when they would attach a huge thing to the hall pass so you wouldn't lose it when you were in the bathroom?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like a clipboard. Put it on a clipboard. I'm just saying. So Lena and Rowan finally traveled to Dornell. We said that. Maeve knows how they can be used to create, destroy, and open portals, but she does not know how to put them back in the gate. Don't you just stick them in, Maeve? And Brandon took them, and she never saw them again.
I'm centuries old, but don't make me do it. That's what a cadre's for, right, Fox?
I mean, that's what I'd want.
If I had a cadre, I wouldn't do anything for myself ever again.
They could just carry you around.
Yeah, like the Butter Paula Deen episode.
What?
I know we're not supposed to talk about Paula Deen, but I don't ever think about the episode. It was all about butter. The theme was butter, and at one point, she had these big, thick, juicy men, shirtless, with tiny shorts on, bringing in on their shoulders, like they were carrying a coffin, platforms of butter, and then a sexy man would come and scrape a piece of the butter off and put it in Paula Deen's mouth. And she goes, oh, God. Oh, my God. But then she would say a bunch of racial slurs. And it's like, you can't support this woman.
Are you saying that her being fed butter fingers is the redeeming thing? That's the thing that you wish you
that's what I'm influenced by. Yeah.
Well, Jackie, now's the time to take the mantle. You're trying to be a snackfluencer. Have Jeff
Bring in
feed
the butter, guys! Bring in my slutty men! I want slutty men and butter, or else it is not 4:18 in the afternoon. 2 minutes to 4:20, though, everybody, so get your balls up.
Get your balls up. I guess I should just finish this water.
Yeah, finish that water so you can make some space for wine. It's what Jesus Christ would have wanted. Isn't that what he did? Oh, yeah.
Why are you doing
Irvine?
Why are you doing
my God,
this,
she's
James?
Sucking shit out of Robert Irvine's belly button. Oh my God, he didn't cook for the White House, and everybody remembers it. Wow. Oh my God, you have the wine with you?
Of course I have floor wine.
I didn't know you had floor wine, bitch. You hold it out of my ass. Oh my God, that's our wine for Monday, so good. I'm glad it's going to a good cause.
Our wine from it? What?
No, it was Bitch's wine for Monday because we do Bitchers, which is
for Who's the Bitch?
With a buzzball mix.
Whoa. Ugh.
It's got a zang.
Oh God.
Cuts the buzzball.
I'm gonna barf.
Growing Asper Bernie says, Natalie, the corset is slaying, looking snatched. Yes, bitch.
Thank you. I obviously.
Is it comfortable to sit in?
Oh, this is a great cut on this specific corset because it's like a V in the back. So it's like not even
And
really.
it doesn't. Oh, you sit on it?
No, it just doesn't constrict the rib cage really.
Oh, that's awesome.
These ones are no longer available, but Nephi, who's known as Designer Daddy on the internet, his corsets are the prettiest things I've ever owned. I'm so obsessed with
Oh
them.
my God, totally follow Designer Daddy if you don't. Just give him a follow.
Go follow Designer Daddy.
Dresses. Oh my God, right now I look like a father in Cobble Hill. Like with my like cross legs and my tattoos and just like a casual big scarf.
Yeah, for sure. Like having your first toddler and you're like 58 years old.
And I'm gonna fuck your wife.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Is everybody scared? Is everybody scared? Ah! Uh-oh.
Oh, it's 4:20. Time for the hawk.
It's hawk time, everybody.
I think you mean hawk o'clock.
I'm sorry, it is hawk o'clock. Fuck! It's not hawk o'clock, I guess.
Okay.
It's hawk o'clock.
Just so many sounds.
They are fake tats on my neck, and I put them on. I was like, I think I need neck tats.
No, not yet. Let's hold off a little
Are
bit.
you sure about that?
Yes.
All right.
I'm just saying.
Hawk 2 o'clock, iCarly. Oh my God, get your coins out.
Your fake coins.
I don't know.
we gotta start selling Bitcoin.
I
pictures.
know, bro. We're leaving money on the table. Thank you, Poster Nutbag. Really enjoy your username.
We find out that Brandon was not born royal. He, like Selena, bore the bastard's mark on their brow.
MCG bitch coins. It's a goddamn it. It's just like, what are we doing?
That's
here,
who's the bitch coins.
You're right. That's Monday's coins. We're talking about Thursday's coins here, right?
Yes.
Coin of glass.
Coin of glass. Thank you. We've got coin of glass. All right. How do we?
A coin of thorns and roses.
It's so long.
A coin of thorns and roses.
Everybody's ready for this. They've been wondering when LPN is going to get into the financial world.
I mean, fuck it. Everything's going to shit anyway. You know?
Buy a coin.
And we would never rip you off. We only provide you honest entertainment.
But I am going to fuck your wife.
Well, sure. But they know that. So Brandon is also a bastard born.
My balls dry.
Which is why this is why we all are on Danielle's side and Bad Baby's side in this whole ordeal. We're all watching this, right?
Use her dead name?
She uses it. It's her own hashtag. I mean, her own handle.
I know.
We're all on Bad Baby's side, obviously.
Oh, yeah. Over Alabama Barkers?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting invested in a 19-year-old's feud.
Pushing outside, I guess.
So, Brandon was bastard born. Despite their royal lineage, all of Brandon's heirs are graced with it. Maeve says that possibly the only way to kill the Valg is by cutting off their head. Without magic, that is. Without the 3 keys, the king can only open a portal for a short period of time. But with all 3 keys, he can summon Valg armies to be led by the Valg princes. With all 3 keys, he would also have to rely on only demi-fae bodies anymore, an army of the dead.
Dead. We can't let the king have an army of the dead. Although it would be pretty cool.
No, it wouldn't be cool.
No, it wouldn't be.
Wouldn't be cool.
No, I'd be very upset as a hawk.
The hawk and you would be very sad.
The hawk and me would be sad. The man, though, be sated.
I don't even know what that means.
I'm just thinking about the Conjuring.
Okay.
It's just me dressed as him. I just feel like I'm really feeling this.
Oh, yeah.
Also, I think the neck tattoos.
You look super cute.
It's the neck tattoos.
Maeve does not know where the 3 keys are. She forces Rowan to tell her through the blood oath because, again, when you take the blood oath, you can kind of control somebody entirely, which is kind of bad.
Which is why I've asked you, because I trust you, Natalie, but also Poster Nutbag does say you can have my wife if you get neck tats. This is really working out great for me.
Well, I mean, how am I going to argue with that?
Thank you. Thank you, Poster Nutbag.
That Selena knows where one of them is. Rowan is whipped by his cadre in front of her to force her to answer. So they've shown up in Dornell. Selena is like, help me. And then Maeve's like, I'm a bitch.
Bitch.
I won't do what you're asking me. And then she's like, tell me stuff. And then he has to. And then she makes all of his besties, his best friends come. and whip him, and it's not sexy.
No, it's not in a fun way.
So that Selena will reveal her information.
Ooh, it sucks.
It makes Selena super mad. I just wanted to show you also, this was an image somebody had used as a reference. I think it's AI, sorry. But this is a Dora and Elle. I know!
Makes me puke.
I try genuinely not to use AI, but sometimes it's...
I know, I understand. But also, Hilaire, love you.
So we got Dora and Elle here, and just as if you need like a visual, it's on an island, which I always forget.
I also forget that Amber Alert does say torture is so not hot. You're right, it sucks.
I agree. We should start a campaign about it.
Yeah, let's get rid of torture.
So, pearlescent spires, blue rooftops, a bunch of waterfalls, and people did. It's weird because it's like they're saying Dora and Elle's like happy. People are on the streets dancing and drinking, but it seems like it's being run by a horrible person.
Yeah, but that's so much more island than I expected it to be. I thought there was going to be more land to water ratio.
Well, I mean, it's just a computer just made it up. So, is it hot coming?
Yeah. No. That's what happens when a hawk gets whipped.
You're getting so many people with sensory issues upset with your barfs.
I mean, it's for the best that we're not an audio podcast.
Yeah, they come here for our bodies.
Obviously. Look at what we're given here. Come on, the bodies, stay for the content. Come on, the bodies, stay for the content. Come on, everybody. I'm a hawk, but I'm also a fae man.
I'm just a witch.
Hey, male, please. You're right. You're just a witch.
Selena covers Maeve's entire island in wildfire because she's very angry.
Fire-breathing bitch queen.
But because she is a fire-breathing bitch queen and she learned how to control her fire with Rowan, so I guess it was good he was so hard on her.
All this time while they also fell in love.
She's just, at the moment, merely terrorizing all of the citizens of Dora and Elle. They're not being hurt.
Right.
Although, pretty mean, because those people were minding their own business.
Yeah, dude.
But she's like...
Gotta do what you gotta do.
She's like... You don't know if I'll burn the people. And Maeve's like, you're not going to burn the people. And she's like, I'm kind of crazy. I've killed a lot of people.
Yeah.
She explains that Maeve never gave the keys to Brandon. She had tried to get the keys for herself and had killed her love Athriel in the process. Brandon came in and took them from her so she could hide them so no one would try to take the power for themselves. She didn't go after him because Maeve was scared. What do you do with all three core keys? It's why Maeve built her city of stone so Brandon's heirs could not burn it down.
I know the bullet points are thick for this one. It was just, there's just so much that happens at the end of this fucking book.
This is like, it's exposition you don't super need to know.
Yeah, but like, it's just a part of the build.
Of course.
World.
So basically, they're explaining the lore of the keys, why some of them are missing, what they do. That's what we're learning.
See, but you need to know.
Selena shows Maeve the vision of the Valg that the Valg showed her. Aelin is queen and beloved by all. Maeve is
the queen
scared.
that was foretold.
I think she might have been. Maeve is scared that it's a prophetic vision when really it was a warning from the Valg of what she might become if she had all three keys and used them. Selena has Maeve's ring, the one she found in the cave, because remember that? That's a whole thing that happened too.
That's a whole other thing.
The family ring that Athriel is going to give her someday. Brandon left it on Goldorin's scabbard. Selena offers it to Maeve for Rowan's freedom from the blood oath. If she doesn't take it, Selena will burn that ring.
Yeah, burn that shit up, bitch. Burn that shit up, bitch.
So
Yes.
I think probably Selena knows it's not a good idea to give Maeve this ring, but at least it's a bargaining chip, and she got to get her Rowan back, you know?
I'm just a boy, not yet a hawk. A little bit,
She's just a hawk. No, she's
just a boy, not yet a hawk. Oh, yeah, a hawk person.
She agrees. Maeve breaks the blood oath to whatever, and so she breaks the freaking blood oath, and then Rowan's free.
Huge. This, I feel like the first time reading this, I didn't quite understand, like, of how difficult and also how insane it is, if you think about it, that Maeve did break the blood oath.
It's how much she wanted that ring.
And she wants the power more than she wants the power of her cadre. And I understand.
It's already
that.
got a bunch of hunks in there.
But she does. It's just that the idea that this part always still, like, I can't believe she would relinquish control of any aspect. Like, I feel like that almost humanizes her in a way that she lets go of, like, all right, I'm gonna that because I want the power so much, but it's just
I'm making a terrible
crazy.
decision.
Yeah, that like I'll make this like obviously really dumb decision, or do they know that like,
Or is she playing? Is she playing 40 chess?
But it just. And see, but honestly, huge plot hole in my opinion. I just didn't think about it quite as much in the first read through, but in the second read through, I'm just like, that's really crazy to me because I feel like that's like the last thing I'd give up.
I feel like I actually need to reread through the end again to see if it makes sense, because I think sometimes things that like, she'll write reasons that make sense way later on.
Yes.
But
yes,
I can't remember if there is a more, I forget her storyline because I've only read the other books once.
I very respectfully think some plot points are just abandoned by SJM. And I agree. Which also with a series this huge and thick, like I imagine you're gonna try some shit and well, like, oh, never mind, and kind of work your way as you're writing, because also as a writer, she's growing as a human being. You know what I mean? So she's bringing her own change in perspective into her writing, and but it's interesting to find those little things because she's so good at planning so many other things.
I forget what the ring is. That's a thing that I can't. That's what I'm trying to remember about this plot line. What is the ring?
And what is it made of?
Like, what is it? I think it's a controlling thing. I can't remember what happens later. I think that's what I would say the point of it is that whatever the ring does is more important.
But the ring protects from the Valg.
Oh, that's what it was. Yes, you're right.
But also, Jeannie Bean, is this why Aelin is always secretly scheming and we don't find about it until way later? I imagine a portion of that is SJM figuring it out.
What?
Right?
What?
I mean, right?
No! Rowan starts
but also,
tatting.
Lucky Mickey ears, I think she wanted to make sure no one else can have it. She just wanted literally wanted the power so much that she would do anything. And that also goes to show that in this moment.
Yeah, I could say maybe that was the humanization of her, was that she was so desperate for that ring, she relinquished Rowan.
Right.
So Rowan starts tattooing Selena's story and the names of the dead on her body. So now she's in the cadre.
I'm not a boy. I need a hawk person. Look at my tattoos. Look at my trauma.
Yeah, that's a lot to have.
It's pretty awesome, though. That it's like a sexy thing for them to tattoo their trauma on each other.
I just had we can't talk on. I just had a. We can't say this on. Never mind. I'll talk to you later about it. I just had a thought of somebody we know that made me. It made me think of the tattoos of somebody we know.
You know what I'm talking. I know exactly what you're talking about. I know, and you guys won't know. You guys wouldn't know who this person is. No, it doesn't really matter. But I love Goss.
Yep. So. Yeah, so Rowan takes the blood out to Aelin and then they tattoo each other. So they're exchanging all of their fluids and lights and powers, but not their cum yet.
No, but I feel like this is such a Ghost moment. It's like the whole like, one time good. And they're doing it by fucking candlelight.
Oh, the tattooing?
Yeah.
I would never have put it in that framework, but I guess that makes sense.
I have.
Interesting. He's dead in that movie. I don't know spoilers.
Oh, you upset everybody in the studio. Whoa.
Yeah, he's dead.
Everybody's upset. All right. Okay.
Anybody else as a little kid gets scared of the demon ghost at the end of that?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
It scared the shit out of me.
Very upsetting. Very upsetting. I think we all watched that movie way too young.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
There was no reason for us as children to be watching that movie. It was always around, though. It's not even like my mother loved that. I don't know why I've seen it as many times as I have.
I think it was just because it was on cable all the time.
I guess that's what it is, yeah.
We only had a selection of movies to choose from as children.
There's only so much we could do.
Chapter 61. It's like you almost get so wrapped in the story that you forgot, all the witches are here.
Oh, fuck, I forgot about all those witches.
They've barely been in this part of the book. Each of the 3 clans would have had their own nest on top of 3 mountain peaks with a glass egg in it. Each clan was to capture the eggs of 2 enemy teams, but also if you had a host to protect their own egg, they were strict orders not to maim and kill. Eat their eggs. They have an egg game. They're playing an egg game.
Egg game, everybody.
Manon and the 13 successfully obtain the blue blood egg first. Evil Iskra attacks the blue blood heir Petra and her weaver. Manon and Abraxas.
You have the band on your head, and I'm like, who is this person? Like, oh, who this? Is she a witch? Like,
you sabotaged me. You did it on purpose. This is how you win prom queen.
Yes, man, yes. Always undercut the competition.
Manon and Abraxas save Petra, but are unable to save her weaver and Keeley. Oh, that's so sad. This book is the most Harry Potter of any of books, in my opinion.
Yes.
It's just a little.
Oh, a little bit of rat.
There's some Harry Potter-esque things going on in this book. The Blackbeaks won the war games, and Manon were and Manon was crowned a wing leader. Manon wouldn't go after Iskra for what she did. The vengeance was Petra's to claim.
Oh my God.
So, because Iskra played dirty in the game, she's to be punished. Manon, of course, was beaten by her mean grandmother for her lack of brutality and lack of discipline, which is how what I do to you before each time we record Crescent City.
Natalie must give me my lashings, and honestly, at this point, I just kind of bend over and go, yes, Mom. Anything you see, Mom. Anything you must do to get my performance, Mom.
Yeah, I'm like the Phantom. You're my Christine.
You're welcome. I am an angel of music.
An angel of music.
Oh, but it's just me hawking out. And it's like, oh, why are all the crosses wired? Oh, God.
Oh, man, I want to be in a Phantom remake where all of the people in it are birds except for me.
Whoa, that would be kind of zany.
Man, of course, was beaten. She was beaten by her grandmother. To give her a gift, Manon's grandmother offers her a Kraken witch to kill in front of everyone. And I'm like, wait till Christmas.
Oh.
Manon was now a threat to the other clans after saving Petra. Oh, wait, I already said that. Just kidding.
Seabot does ask, so the witches confuse me because I want them all to kiss, but aren't they all related? How does their breeding work? Make it make sense. Well, we know it's very difficult for them to breed.
Well, they're not, I don't think, because the only thing they have in common is that they are a hybrid of Valg and Fae. So they're not related unless all of the Valg are siblings, I guess.
But are they connected because they're all Valg?
They're all half Valg, half Fae.
Right. But I'm like, is that make it like I guess it...
No, it's just two different...
But the Valg princes are brothers?
It's like if hawks and people had sex, created a hybrid. And
Tell
then
me about the sex between...
But it was like, if it was all people came and bred...
ago, you were very upset about humans and hawks having sex. So very interesting.
Well, you said it was going to happen, so now I just have to accept your culture.
Oh my God, thank you for accepting me.
So I guess they could be related in the way that we're all related to Adam and Eve in that Garden of Eden. Those beautiful white couple that lived in the beautiful jungle.
God, and they fucking, and the snake makes all the people. Is that what happens?
No.
Is that what happens? And they fuck the snake. And that's where it started.
Witches.
It's like, are we gonna go? Yeah, that's where the witches started, when Adam and Eve fucked the snake. And then they hung out and they were eating a bunch of fruit. And I think that sounds awesome. We were just talking about you fucking a pomelo earlier today. You weren't, but we were talking about if you did. But the answer is she didn't.
And I wrote a book about it's entitled "If I Did It."
If I did it, ... But in very small font, it says "fuck a pomelo," and then it says underneath even smaller. But I definitely didn't do that.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a
long book title.
Yeah,
you're pulling something from J-Lo's book. All right, iCarly, I'm pretty sure Iron Teeth is the umbrella term, and the clans are separate, so they're also probably all distant cousins. Because you're right, Menon and Astrid are cousins.
Okay, but they're not all related unless you count
citrus throwing aspirin. Yes,
they're related in the way that Jackie and I are related because we're both people. You know what I mean?
Oh my God, you want to be my sister for reals?
I think we are technically.
Oh, we are. You married my brother.
But even like biologically, we're all I'm related to everybody in this room.
Because of a human. So that means humans can't fuck other humans.
I feel like we should stop making babies.
Okay. You heard it here first, guys. Middle of the afternoon, have a glass of wine. Don't have any kids.
Yeah, listen to me. Listen to me.
Natalie is here to teach us. Look at her. Look at her slapping back that wine.
I have some ideas about how to fix Tesla. All right?
Uh-oh. We're not gonna be Sig Highland in here. You're not gonna do that shit.
What we should be doing,
Daddy Birdum!
we should be selling more cars in front of the office.
Is that after our coin takes off?
Obviously.
Thank you.
It's always coins, then car sales.
See, but I imagine being a lesbian with iron nails is a rough gig. You're so
Ouch.
fucking right.
But they were tracked.
You're so right.
They were tracked, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
They go away.
track. Yeah, so it's not, it's like a Wolverine thing. You still fuck Wolverine.
People will still be fucking Wolverine. I know that.
They were tracked, yeah.
So, also, okay, so we all went over the witch strains. I don't know what you call it. Iron Teeth is those three main ones. And then there's Krokans, who are more Fae than Valg, where the Iron Teeth are more Valg than Fae. And the Krokans, because they're more Fae, are like not as vicious, and that's why they want to kill them off, because they're the weak ones.
But
But I think they're only related like vaguely. But but there aren't any men witches. So they have to have sex with other people and then babies.
not necessarily humans.
No. They have sex with all kinds of stuff.
See, but so how does the breeding work? All we know is that, well, I'm assuming that the Vold blood that's inside of them makes it difficult to mesh with the other. But like,
Yeah, I think that they're like the dominant genes, I imagine.
especially Estrin.
Oh, we're not even close to that yet.
Out yet, right?
No,
I know it's oops all spoilers, so I know that we all know this, but
we're not close to
that's
that.
not in this. That's
No,
not in this
it's not for like ever.
It's just, these books are so fucking thick that like even working on now in rereading Queen of Shadow, it's just like, oh my god, like there's so much after this.
Yes.
It's just so like I was like, oh, this didn't happen until now? That's insane.
Better keep reading these.
Oh yes, Rudy, Queen of Shadows is crazy.
Better keep reading these chapters.
Okay.
Here we go.
Oh yeah, we gotta keep reading the chat. How many chapters are in this book?
We're almost done.
I thought we were doing pretty good.
We're almost done.
Honestly, you're killing this, Natalie, because I thought we were going to be sitting here for 5 hours. When there's a will, there is a way, everybody. Give it up for Natalie Jean.
I didn't do anything. I don't deserve
What are you talking
claps.
about? You wrangle me. You need to wrangle me. You need to put a bit into my mouth and be like, you will not pass. And I'm all like, ah! And I fly over you, but we still have the show and we still finish the book.
So I'm not successfully doing whatever you just said. So the witches made her brutal by the way they raised her, and the Kraken witch feels sorry for her. So when the Kraken is brought up as a gift of murder
to
Manon, which is not like Manon's grandmother's also knows. Like Manon's grandmother's doing this to be a bitch.
Oh yeah.
And
oh yes.
She's like, congratulations, you get to kill this woman.
iCarly, oh no, that happens in this book. Oh yeah.
Which?
This? I'm assuming iCarly is going, oh no, this happened.
Oh, that she kills this Kraken?
Yeah.
She kills the Kraken. But it's like lightens the blow because the Kraken's like, go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
Because the Kraken looks at Manon and like they have a moment and Manon's like, why do I have feelings right now? What is this? What's going on inside of me?
But she's supposed to be vicious, Natalie. But grandmama,
She was raised that way. And so the Kraken says she feels sorry for her. And then Manon says, well, now I feel sorry for your mama. And then slits her throat.
You're dead, you're a witch, bitch, and you're dead. But she doesn't enjoy it.
No, she feels regret. And she doesn't know the Kraken's name. And she feels bad about it.
Guess what, Jessica Gayla? She was just drawn that way.
Oh, yeah, she's a bit of a Jessica Rabbit.
Oh, yeah.
She feels bad, but not bad enough to not slit her throat.
I mean, she has to. This is her duty.
So Kale knows that he never will get Selena back. He tells Adian to tell her that they barely knew each other. And he also tell her that he's doing really good and he's fine.
Nothing about you.
And he's actually
I never thought about you. No.
never been better.
Never thought about that one night.
I
never thought about what we shared.
tell her I'm actually thriving right now.
Yeah, and I'm like fucking everybody else. So you tell her.
I've never lifted this much weight in my life at the
I'm
gym.
so strong. So tell her that.
Just tell her I don't care.
Like the first thing you tell her about how much I don't care about her.
Kale was planning an escape for Dorian and Sorsha with Adian until Kale is brought in.
I'm sorry, iCarly. This is Menon's Claire Better moment from ACOTAR.
Whoa.
Bro.
Uh-oh.
You're right.
That's true.
Pivotal.
Pivotal. Pivotal. You're right. Until Kale is brought in to see the king and he finds Adian in the king's chambers, but not in a sexy way. Dorian and Sorsha are also brought into the king's chambers.
Oh.
The king has found out that Adian and Kale have been meeting up a lot.
And not kissing.
And he said, why aren't you kissing?
Yeah, because like I really expected you to be like you could be meeting up and kissing. I think is what the king should have been said.
The king should have been said that.
One should have been said and that.
The king also knew that Dorian and Sorsha were planning on running away together. Oh, the king's been learning. Dorian is questioned by his father about what Adian and Cal have been conspiring about and if he knew that there was a spy in the castle. Adian admits that he has on a fake wordstone ring this whole time. And he's been a spy. And then he supports Queen Aelin.
Queen that was foretold.
The king plans to publicly execute him so he can draw Selena to Rifthold. We find out from the king, Sorsha's been spying this whole time.
Sorsha, the 1D character?
Yep. She had to mention.
I'm glad that they gave her this.
She had to mention.
I'm glad that they gave her this.
She's been giving information to the rebels. She threw a letter away with secrets in the trash for someone to find. The king has her beheaded!
Cut off her head! Cut off her head! And Dorian's like, no, I gotta kiss Kale. You can't behead her. Oh.
Dorian has a lot going on, and it seems rude to behead his girlfriend. That's what I'm saying.
Throwing ass for Bernie, great question. Do we think the king is hot? Unfortunately, I bet the king's real.
I'm sure he's super handsome.
I bet he is, man. Gotta be.
Yeah.
Cat Daddy, how's your head? Some complaints. How's your head? Where's our wall? I bet it's not feeling so good.
I think it feels fine. The head's gone.
Yeah, I guess the head feels good.
You don't feel
the rest of the body
bad. Never feel bad again. So she.
Throwing ass for Bernie, the king found out that Dorian and Kale are friends of Dorothy.
Aw.
That's what his big
wish.
problem is. It's not.
Oh, he's homophobic.
Homophobic. That's his biggest problem. Not that he wants to take down Matt.
Well, why would he behead the girlfriend, you know?
Yeah, well, I mean, you'd think it's like, well, go ahead. Like, make
Oh, they think Sorsha's the
harder.
beard. Yeah. I get it. The beard is always in the middle of all of the drama.
Certainly is.
So she gets beheaded. Farewell, thee, Sorsha. We barely knew ye.
Bye, bitch. You just making space for who I really want on the fuck.
Kale tells the king he will not be going.
It's very sad. It's a very sad portion of
Oh yeah, it's terrible.
very sad.
It's got some red wedding vibes where you're just like, what?
It's like I was so surprised. I was so surprised when he cut her fucking head off.
I don't even know this woman.
Yeah, like-
but I guess I'm upset.
Yeah, I guess I feel bad.
I feel bad for
Like,
for,
you
for
know.
Dorian.
Yes,
I feel bad for Dorian. Kale tells the king he will not be going to Aniel. He does not work for the king anymore. He only supports Dorian.
He's my one true king.
Yes, Daddy.
All right.
The king attempts to kill Kale, but Dorian's freeze magic stops him. Because recall, Dorian's got a ton of magic in him, and it's cold magic.
It's cold.
It's frigid magic. So he ices up the room, and the king suspected he had magic, but now he knows for sure. So he kind of tricked him into doing it. He holds the king off and tells Dorian to run. So Kale Dorian tells Kale to run, right?
Yes.
Dorian tells Kale to run, and when he returns, to burn the castle to the ground.
Burn
I wonder if he will accomplish it.
Uh-oh.
Kale is on the run. Adian is being dragged off to the dungeons. Dorian is trapped, and the king knows one perfect way to keep him really trapped. He slaps a wordstone collar right on him.
No, his magic! But what about his magic?
The storyline with Dorian in the wordstone collar in the next book is very disturbing.
Very upsetting.
It's really dark.
I think, although I will say that throughout this, that's what makes me love Dorian, because at this point,
Sure.
he really is, like, although it's like he's coming into his own, he's learning his magic. Sad, he kind of was a character that was begging for some hard truths character development.
Sure.
And that's what the next fucking book is going to be. It's very, very upsetting, especially in the reread of it. I'm just like, gee, like, I mean, he's fucking trapped for so long. Like,
I feel like it's
scared all the time.
It's the level of mental torment that I feel as though you wouldn't come back and just be like sexy, but he is.
No, I mean, it's like, I will say, I know it's oops, all spoilers. It's like when she gets the fucking thing taken off her face.
Oh yeah.
I mean, how do you, oh God.
Oh, you just go on?
That? Oh my God, when we start to, I'm nervous about where these books are going, because even as I just said that, everything just like flashed through my brain, and I was like, I can't believe we've got to read that again. Okay.
That's so messed up.
Woo!
Kale escapes with Fleetfoot and meets up at the apartment to talk to Ren. He finds out Ren was the rebel that Sorsha had been writing to. They know they are going to do anything in their power to save both Adian and Dorian. You said you didn't remember what Parrington looked like, so I found a picture.
No wonder. He looks like a yucko. Yucko.
Manon, as wing leader, is told that she and half of their host will be sent to Morath to serve Duke Parrington. Her grandmother will remain with the others in the mountains and will join them in the summer.
Hi, Shmia. We're just happy you joined even for the end.
Hi! I really wanted to find this artist because I think this is really cool, and I don't think it's AI. But this is a really good portrayal of. It's not Morath actually, but it looks like what I think of Morath in my mind. After 2 weeks of traveling, Selena decides that she's going back to Rifthold alone. Selaylin, she's not Aelin yet.
Still not.
She's not Aelin. Her plan is to find Erebed and get the key, find Kale, and then head north. Rowan can't come with her as he is so recognizable. I know, like, everybody's going to be like, Rowan, look over here. Take a picture, Rowan. Rowan.
Look at my trauma.
Stop looking at my beautiful tattooed chest. Stop.
It's rippling trauma.
And so he can't go, and also his magic wouldn't work there, which is he could still beat people up, but like he doesn't have the magic.
Also, iCarly, Rowan, have sex with me, Rowan! Rowan, me, have sex with me.
I mean, it's hard. It's like he can't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Nobody thinks about how hard it is for Rowan.
Oh, it's so hard. Oh, it's hard. Oh, I'm just throbbing with magic. I'm throbbing with feathers.
The hawk might be coming, everybody. We're almost out of time for the hawk to show up.
Just a little bit. You just get a little taste.
So she says, I'm going back without you. I'm going to Rifthold. You're going to stay here.
You're going to stay here. I'm tired. Fuck off, everybody. I'm the fucking fire-breathing bitch queen.
No, you're Rowan.
I'm Rowan.
She wants to gather the rest of their court, so she wants to go get an army together. Even though she's all like, I'm going to be as Selena to Rifthold, the first time, even though she's saying that, she truly recognizes now that she is Aelin Ashriver Galvinius, heir of two mighty bloodlines, protector of a once glorious people, and a queen of Tarasen.
Remember, like literally chapters.
Wait, I had a piece of art.
I'm never gonna be the queen of Tarasen. You'll never make me be the queen of Tarasen. Literally, immediately, she's like, "Oh my god, I think I'm the queen of Tarasen."
I mean, to be fair, she did experience a bunch of horrible shit. And it like went into her memories, and she relived like laying inside the mutilated corpses of her parents.
Has she thought about looking this sexy with her fucking trauma?
She has, and she's gonna keep thinking about it. This piece of art's really pretty. I thought it's by Joe Painter. That's her handle.
Oh,
Isn't that cute?
Pojainter. I was going to say, I was like, oh, you're just calling yourself a painter because I can be like, yeah, I'm Jackie Cementist. Give me a fucking cement. I'll make you a sidewalk.
What?
Oh, Marie, Jackie, you keeping these tats for Jack tomorrow? If so, will you give us a tattoo tour? Hopefully I'll be able to scrape them off my body before tomorrow. But I don't know. I hope.
We'll see if she falls asleep outside of the building. She might just wake up in time to do her show tomorrow here.
Oh, that would be pretty great.
So that's the end of this book. We did it. We did it in 2 hours.
Very impressed with you, Natalie. When there is a will, there is a Natalie Jean way, and you just barreled right through it, and I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Look at us here. So how do you feel now as Petra Blue Blood? Where are we at? Where are you at with your fucking brain space?
My head hurts so bad from wearing wigs all day.
Yeah, and the band.
Yeah.
Remember the band that you had on your head?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
it
I feel
hurts.
bad for you. I feel banned for you. So, yeah, get your balls out, everybody. I hope everybody has a great rest of their evening. We will see you. I'll see you guys tomorrow on Jackin'. So definitely come hang out with us tomorrow, twitch.tv/HoldenatorsHo, tomorrow on Jackin'. And definitely get your subs up. I want to say thank you so much to Streamlabs.
I'm taking it off.
From Take it off, bitch. Everybody knows it's not your hair. We will allow it. Thank you so much, Matt, for gifted subs. Thank you so much, Pippin No, and beautiful mediocre Jane, and Professor Ashley for the raid. Thank you so much, and thank you guys for your subs, and I appreciate y'all.
Thank you guys so much. This was so fun and stupid.
And I'm also really good. Thank you all for the support, the gray hair support, because my hair is coming in gray, and I think I'm gonna leave it. So I feel like this is gonna be me in the future.
I mean, you could rock the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
Although I do think one time you should dye your hair.
Oh, I'm gonna have to at some point.
She's never dyed her hair, folks.
Virgin. I got virgin hair. Thank you so much, Poga Marie, and thank you everybody for hanging out with us during this episode of Oops All Spoilers. I had a blast. Thank you so much, Shoeless. I feel like a silver fox, hot for hunt. And also, for everybody, in case you were wondering, I am in fully fuck home.
Oh man, if in the post when this goes up on YouTube, if there's not a hawk that's superimposed over top of you, what are we even doing as a
Get y'all
network?
motherfucking hacks up. And don't forget, you can fly away any day, but you better get some seed in that craw.